So The Matrix Resurrection is a movie that doesn't really feel like it needs to happen. So let's just lay the cards out on the table right from the get-go. I have never seen any of the Matrix movies except for this one. The only reason I know what happens in these movies is due to pop culture. So I'm coming from this from a very different kind of point of view, not being a huge Matrix fan, but not hating on the series. I see why so many people like it. Keanu Reeves and the rest of the cast are trying to make something work here, but let's face it, this story is like, it feels like a DLC onto a video game that you've already beaten. Other than Keanu Reeves, I'd say the standout is Neil Patrick Harris. He is just loving what he's doing. He is scene chewing every chance he can. He's just enjoying being that diabolical bad guy that you don't see him in too much. Now, one thing that really annoyed me about this movie is it would not stop self-masturbating and giving itself the whole pat on your back. Oh, the Matrix revolutionized this. It was so cool because of this. It was so great because it was revolution. We need to do this all over again. It defined video games. It was good for the time. And yes, it did introduce a lot of cool action and special effects that are very, very common nowadays. And that's the problem with this movie, is everything it's trying to do has been done in other movies and better. Now, the whole plot line of the resurrection of bringing Neo and Trinity back, that there was a power shortage after the old Matrix shut down. Okay, clever. Good reason to bring them back. I will give you points for that one movie. The movie even straight up says, if we would not have made this, Warner Brothers, and yes, they drop Warner Brothers' name exactly, was going to do this with or without us. So on one hand, okay, cash grab, let's make another Matrix movie starring Keanu Reeves. I kind of wish they would have went with the reboot, just to see where they would have taken things. Different characters, different settings. Even if it was a sequel story, not including Neo and Trinity and Morbius and all the rest of the cast from the other three movies, it still would have been something different. And I think that's what this movie is so badly missing. Wasn't a big fan of this one. It's kind of hard to visualize because I'm genuinely a big fan of like comic book movies and action movies and stuff like this, but this one just, and it might have just been the overhype. It might have just been the fact that I wasn't into the original Matrix trilogy back in the day, and that if I was, maybe this movie would have meant more. And who knows, I might go back and watch those movies and then come back and watch this one and have a completely different appreciation for it. But as it stands, as just a movie without any of the others backing it up, it's okay. I don't think it's great. Matrix Resurrection. What did you people think about it? Leave in the comments below, and I will see everybody in the next one.